Refreshing, refreshing, refreshing. Are we in there? Are we in there like swimwear? We are in there like swimwear. What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy. I'm back at it again with another stream. It's been a minute, and once again, we got a lot to talk about, guys. Wait, my camera's over here. I'm looking at the dang ring light. It's been a minute, guys. This week has been full of video game announcements. And we gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about this. We're gonna jump straight in this, boys. We're gonna jump straight in this. If you can't tell by the thumbnail, the title of the stream, the literal fit I got on, guys. I don't know if you can see it. Your boy got a nice little Spyro fit on. Your boy is representing the brand. Your boy's representing the brand. Anyways, yes, we got a whole bunch of games announced recently. Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox. I don't know if there was any other platforms out there. I mean, obviously there's PC, but you know, they don't have a whole announcement dedicated for PC games, you know. But your boy, it's been a minute since I played Spyro, and also, hi guys, you can see my PlayStation dashboard. I haven't touched my PlayStation in a while, but we're just gonna jump straight into it, because I did want to live stream this last year on the actual 20th anniversary of the game. 25th anniversary of the game, but I ran out of time. I didn't. It was too late by then. This, guys, if you don't know, Spyro is one of my favorite games of all time. I did a whole let's play of it years ago. I'm gonna be straight. I'm just gonna tell you right now. This is the remake. I'm gonna be gooning to these fucking designs. I have no fucking shame. But look. While we're doing this, like I said, we got a lot of games to talk about. And one of them is Spyro 4. Spyro Beyond the... What the frick is it called? Oh my god. A Realm Beyond. A Realm Beyond. I haven't even looked at the frickin' title. I'm gonna turn you down, honestly. I don't know if it's loud on you guys' end. I'm gonna turn it down just a smidge. But yeah, we got a new Spyro game, and I'm so excited. You guys have no idea how long I've waited for this. You have no idea how long I've waited for this. I can't wait. And in case you haven't noted, or if you're new to this channel, well, wait. Oh, never mind. I'm looking at this wrong. I was about to say. When the hell in Georgia did I play Spyro 3? Now I'm looking at these wrong. As you can tell, I've barely touched Spyro 2. I have not touched Spyro 3 at all. But it doesn't matter, because we're going to play Spyro 1 again. We're playing Spyro 1 again. This is a classic right here. This is a classic. If you don't know, I love dragons. I shouldn't have done that next to the mic. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm a huge fan of dragons in general. I'm gooning. I'm already gooning. This stream is not going to be rated G by any means, y'all. If y'all don't know me by now, you're going to learn a lot about me today. Which, did I? I did. Didn't I show that on my last stream? Well, shit, if y'all don't know, you're going to learn soon. Bro, honestly, I'm going to be real. I'm going to be so real. Hold on. I don't do this normally, but I'm going to advertise the stream on my freaking other channel. Holy shit, I've never done this before, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna friggin' do it. Cause why the heck not?
Looks like I've got some things to do.
I have no clue if that's gonna work because I've never done this before. Never posted anything before. But shoot, we might get some new viewers today. Anyways, yeah. Spyro. We got freaking Rayman. That's another game in a very similar style to this game that I want to talk about. I haven't really talked about Spyro that much yet, but you know. I want to. there's so much to talk about. Like I said, there's so much to talk about. Oh my god. Rayman's another game. Like I said, I want to check out. What's another one we had? The motion blur. Holy crap! I used to love the motion blur on this game. It never bothered me before. How do? I'm turning that off. Holy crap. I used to be fine with it. I don't like it anymore. Hold on. I'm old. I also am just not playing this with my glasses on, but you know, because I'm right next to the screen, so I don't feel like I need to. But Rayman, I don't know if y'all ever. This is a deep cut. This is probably the deepest cut that you guys probably never knew about. Back when me and the boys launched VW Gamers, we were gonna do a Rayman Origins Let's Play, and that never ended up happening.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
I'll release
Free
you all
10
right next door.
dragons in the
I'll
artisan
release you
world,
more ways
then
than one.
find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
But yeah, we were going to do a Rayman Origins Let's Play after we had finished, supposedly finished, where the heck? Is there not another one? After we finished, New Super Mario Bros. Wii. That never ended up happening. Holy crap, can I just zoom? Is there a... I could have sworn there was a way to zoom the camera out further than this. Maybe I was wrong. So yeah, I'm a big fan of y'all know in general I'm a big fan of 3D 2D platformers, and if there's a freaking anthropomorphic animal character involved and not freaking humans just, you know, asserting their dominance as a species over creatures that apparently have no other motive than just being destructive and invasive, that's right up my alley. Fuck the humans. Fuck the humans, bro. What do they have? What do they matter in this world? Besides, dragons are the dominant species anyways.
Spyro. Press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
I ain't afraid of nothing.
Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Girl,
Oh,
go somewhere. Go somewhere with that. Go somewhere with that. What are some other games that I'm looking forward to, though, that were announced this year? Dragon Quest Monsters. Apparently, this has been an ongoing series. And there's several games of this. I've never... I can believe it. I've never really paid attention to the Monster Quest or Dragon Quest series, but I'm intrigued as a Pokemon fan. I think that like I want to get interested in more games. I also know straight up as a longtime Digimon fan, or you know, should I say a long removed Digimon fan, I want to get into Time Strangers because I've heard nothing but good things about that game. I just know that when I saw the gameplay and heard people talking about it, I was somewhat like, oh, this game's going to get me lost and confused as hell, but I still want to try. I really want to try. Hold on. One of my husbands is speaking.
where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly
Y'all see
following
the
you is
smile on
doing?
my face? Y'all know how much I like fucking dragons when I'm just like, when I'm all giggly and shit, bro. I've been waiting for this moment for my whole freaking life. Can you tell? Can you freaking tell? Oh, hello? You weren't here before. I knew there was another one of you, but you just kind of disappeared off the face of the earth. How the frick did you fit through that? I kind of wanted, like, obviously, this is kind of like a precursor, this stream. I do want to live stream the rest of the games because I feel like I've missed out on a lot by not playing through the entirety of Spyro 2 or 3. How can I say it's my favorite franchise, my favorite series, if I've only played... Well, I've played the Skylander series, okay? And I know people are going to be like, oh, the Skylanders is what killed Spyro. I disagree. Do I think that eventually it got to the point where they kind of shoved Skylanders down our throats and Spyro was just cast as aside entirely and it was no longer his series? Yes. But would I say that they killed their series as a whole? No. Or Spyro as a series as a whole? No. And the fact that they're making Spyro 4, finally! What is that? But yeah, getting back to Dragon Quest specifically, I know for a fact I want to play that because, like I said, I'm a longtime Pokemon fan. I want to play Digimon Time Strangers at some point in time. Here's the thing. When I said I put out a post a while ago, saying that I had no idea what games I wanted to play. I now know what I want to do.
Cool flash. Do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal in the Dragon Mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
Bro, who's a watermelon like that? Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm gooning. I'm straight up gooning. I was about to say some deprived ass thing just now. Which, like I said, this stream, I'm gonna say right now, this stream is gonna not be rated G if you don't, or rated PG. If you don't know me by now, you will learn. You will learn just how bad I will be when there's dragons involved. And that's something to talk about, because if you watch any of the showcases this year, there was a lot of games where it feels like, going back to what I was saying, there was a lot of dragons. There was a lot of humans hacking and slashing creatures. Whether they just be demonic creatures or what have you. It's just a bunch of human slaying creatures. I'm just like, get these men out of here. But look, I will say, I've never been interested in the God of War series. When I saw God of War, La Fey, I think it's called, bro, I was hooked. I was hooked. I was so hooked. We got a woman as the lead character, being cool and badass. Sign me the fuck up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This year about to have me playing games I never played
When
before.
you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress.
This year, next year.
That could be useful if
In
you
general.
run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Oh my god. Girl, one of these days I gotta get art commissioned of my my boy Elias, my Spyro OC. I got 3 of them, but Elias is the main one I like to talk about. He is my dedicated boy. Oh wait, let me tell you a story.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take
What
you
did
back
you
to
call
your
me
old
now?
home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
Bro, I love Tom Kenny, don't get me wrong. And I know most people know him as the voice of Spyro. I'll be dead serious though. Like I said, growing up with Spyro 1 as my favorite game. Growing up, I played, so, storyline, I've talked about this before. On the series, you can check it out. There's a playlist. I got this game from my grandfather just in a box of random stuff one day. At around like 16 years old. I had never played a Spyro game, but I knew that they existed. I instantly fell in love when I played this game. So for me, my heart lies with the original, with Carlos Alazraqui as the voice actor. And I remember when the Reignited trilogy came around, they had like an interview with both of them in the room and such. And it was kind of like a, which one did you want to see return as the voice? And obviously, you know, Tom Kenny won. But I would have liked to see Carlos, you know, reprise at least in Spyro 1. Just for a throwback, just for nostalgia's sake. Maybe it's just me. Oh, hold on, my husband's talking.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
God bless. You know, there's 2 fucking light blue dragons in this level with, like, blondish hair. That's literally Elias. Gil just looks very similar to his design. Like I said, I gotta get art of him at one point in time, at some point in time. Just because I don't really have art of a lot of my characters. But, I think it would be cute. And yeah, you know. What other games, though? I'm trying to think of the other games that were announced that I want to check out. Can I talk about Star Fox? I love Star Fox as a franchise. This is another one of those franchises I've been waiting for a long time to see get a sequel. Or you know, a game, period. They kind of dropped the ball after Command, and nobody really talks about Command. They rebooted the series with Zero, and nobody liked that game. And then, or you know, sort of a reboot. I don't know if you would call it a hard reboot or not, but either way, it kind of feels like one. And then nothing happened. They pretended the game didn't happen. They had a side mission in Starlink that involved the Star Fox crew, but again, it was just like first of all, Starlink wasn't even that big of a game, and Nintendo kind of like having it as an exclusive to their systems on what I think this was it the Switch, was it the Wii U? I don't remember which one it was, but hold on, my husband's about to speak.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong, like me.
Sure.
What was I talking about? I promise I'm not that distracted. What the fuck? Where did I miss a gem? Where did I miss a gem? Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no. Sparks, is it up there? Is it up there? Oh my god, it's up there. Holy shit. Wait. That's one of them. Wait, where are we going? Is it up there? It is up there. Okay. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I didn't get him all on first try. Where are you at, little bugger? Oh, it's a box. There we go. Alright, we're set. I can't not play this game 100%. It's just not in my DNA. I am literally a dragon in spirit. Oh, Star Fox! Holy shit! Okay. ADHD brain is kicking in. Do I like the fact that it's 64 again? No, I wish it was a sequel. I wish it was just another sequel. I wish it was a brand new freaking game. The art style, great. I don't like the character designs. Do I think it'll grow on me? Yes. Would I have liked... Here's the thing. I might have liked the art style a little bit more and the character designs more if it wasn't a 64 remake. But here's the thing I also noticed about Nintendo this year. It just kind of feels like they're remaking a lot of N64 games. Like, the N64 is back. Yoshi's, what is it, Storybook? The Storybook game. God, I don't remember the name of the game. I'm ashamed. As a Yoshi fan, I have Yoshi, I freaking have, what is it, Yoshi's Crafted World, the Wii U title? The Wii U title. Still unopened, never played it. I also have Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD on the Wii U, never opened. Wanted to stream those games a long ass time ago, never did. But yeah, what's the Yoshi Storybook Land in on the Switch? It just kind of existed, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't. It didn't feel like it was a major title to talk about. And it's kind of reminiscent, of course, of Yoshi's Story on the N64. Then, of course, we just got DK64 released on, I want to call it the Virtual Console. Nintendo Switch Online. Star Fox 64 being remade. Ocarina of Time being remade. So, yeah, it's just a lot of 64 titles. And N64 is a great system, don't get me wrong, I love it. It's my childhood, but still.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures.
I don't know, it just kind of feels like Nintendo's taking a backseat.
Their metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
Pause. I feel like Nintendo's kind of taken a backseat this past year. And they're obviously they've been focusing a lot more on frickin' lawsuits and shit than actual game development, which sucks. And at the same time, it's like the games they are putting out, besides Metroid, there's not a lot of originality here. It's just remakes upon remakes. Even like I said before, Donkey Kong Bonanza dropped, we had just Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze re-released on a Switch. That was a launch title. Then we had, years later, we had Donkey Kong Country Returns yet again. And then Mario vs. Donkey Kong, which I own in another game I have not opened yet. That's a game that I want to stream too. I have so many games that I want to stream now. How did I not think about this before? You know, I put a post out and said I don't have any games that I want to play. Then, obviously, now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I have so many games that I wanted to play on stream. The thing is, I was thinking current events, and obviously that was posted before these game announcements dropped. So now that I'm thinking with a clear head and seeing the potential, oh yeah, I got plenty to stream. I have so much that I want to stream. I have literally content for months. How do I get up there again? Oh shoot. I definitely fried your ass, but okay. Oh, I do have the key. I was like, where's the key? I have the key. You dummy.
Big enemies like this Nork with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
Also, look, people have been talking about, obviously, with reboots, with great reboots, come great redesigns. And like I said, you got Star Fox 64. Not a big fan of it, but I'm also, like I said, I think I would be okay with it had Nintendo just released it as a completely new game on its own and not another remake of 64. I think as great as these games are, and I definitely want to get Ocarina of Time because I've never played those games. And I am going to get Star Fox. Don't get me wrong, because I've never played that game either. I just wish they'd stop re-releasing the same games on different consoles over and over again. I know people are going to be like, but here's the thing. They're doing it so that other generations are able to play it on their consoles. So they give their consoles more longevity. More titles to work with. But let's be honest. As much as people hated on the Wii U and said the Switch was like the best thing since sliced bread, most of the Switch 1 titles in the beginning were just ports. Okay, where the fuck am I missing gems? Oh, and they're at the exit, never mind. I'm trying to think of some other titles that I also wanted to play. Just newer titles that were talked about. Pokopia getting a DLC was cool. I dropped that game so fast, but I like the game. Like, it's just like Animal Crossing. I like the game, but Animal Crossing I feel like took too long. Like, it's a cozy game, I get it, but it took too long. It was just too slow for me. Pokopia gives you a lot more to work with and a lot more freedom to work with, a lot more creativity. But as soon as Tomodachi Life came out, I dropped that thing like a bad habit. I need to go back to Pokopia though. I really do. Some other titles, like I said, there was a lot of games that focused on. Here's the thing. Was it the? I don't remember if it was the. It was the PlayStation because I didn't watch the Xbox Direct. The PlayStation announcements had a lot of horror games. A lot of kind of like shooters, and then like I said, the Nintendo, that one along with the Nintendo Direct today, I noticed there was a lot of games centered around, like I said, humans, hack and slashing creatures, and freaking dragons. I'm just like, is that the genre we're on now? Hack and slashes? And I know that's not technically, like, that's its own genre, and I'm probably disrespecting the genre games that they actually are by calling them that when they aren't that, but I'm just calling them hack and slashes because that's what it feels like. God damn, you're tall
Town Square,
and skinny.
Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the right stick to get a good look.
But of course. Oh yeah, I remember this level. Oh, hold on. Would it be wrong for me to change the music to the classic style? Because I kind of like the classic style a little bit more. The classic Stuart Copeland style.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing the jump button at the very top of your jump?
Sorry, that was my father speaking. Not your husband this time? Nah, that was my father. I kind of mentioned that I've had multiple, like, Spyro OCs, which lets you know. Here's the thing. Out of all of my favorite franchises, if I have an OC of them, that's how you know I love the series. If I have multiple OCs of them, well then it's one of my favorite series of all time. And Spyro happens to be one of those series that I don't play a lot or talk about a lot, which I, you know, like I said, mainly because I only play this game and Skylanders. But yeah, Spyro is up there with the likes of Mario and Pokemon.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run, run! I'm getting a little winded.
Oh, I got this boy, I got this boy, I got this boy, I got this boy. Oh, I do not have this boy, I do not have this boy, I do not have this boy. Hold on. Ooh, hold on. Yeah, shut up for like 3 seconds. So I can stop studying you and actually pick up the shit that I need. Oh, hold the phone. I don't even need to catch the thief technically. Thor. Oh yeah, Thor's an old man, isn't he?
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. You can always check your progress by accessing the guidebook through the pause menu.
That doesn't matter. I'm still gonna get that slide back. Hold on. Can I? Yes, sir. I'm still gonna wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go around though. Trying to think of some more out of the box games that I wanted to play that I thought were cool. Going back to the, like I said, I missed the Xbox showcase because I just kind of didn't tune into it. But I know for a fact when it came to the PlayStation one, I definitely did see more. The State of Play. That's what it's called. State of Play. When there was God of War, Rayman Legends. I know there was a freaking. Nothing I really was like. Oh yeah, there was some Final Fantasy games that dropped. Obviously, Final Fantasy VII Part 3. Oh, Deltarune! Holy shit! Okay, look. I have not played... Crucify me, crucify me. I have not played a Undertale or Deltarune game before. I know the lore. Most of it. There's some deep lore, though. Some deeper lore that I don't know or don't fully understand. So, spare me the details, guys. I know... The Deltarune fans, the Undertale fans out there will absolutely chop my ass. I'm gonna skip the flight levels, let's be honest. Will absolutely chop my ass if I played those on stream. Which is why, if I ever play those games, I'm just gonna play them on my own time. Maybe, I'll make a video series out of it. Did this man just say he's gonna make videos again? Look, listen, I'm making no promises. I'm making no freaking promises. You can't make me. All I'm saying is, I do want to play the Deltarune series at some point in time. Or, to be honest though, there are some series I just enjoy watching more so than playing. And maybe Deltarune might just be one of those series. I don't know. I'll have to really see for myself. I mean, it is kind of like a what? A one price for all games in the Deltarune series, to be honest. But I feel like you lose something out in life by not actually playing Undertale or Deltarune. But it's like, here's the thing, I know about the series. I know some of the lore. Do I have to play the games? Don't crucify me, guys. I'm just asking questions. How the hell? I'm gonna die. What? Yo. That's Spyro. Is that Spyro 2? Fuck. Fuck and hell. Okay. Well, that's my first death. We're just not going to talk about it. Can you beat Spyro Deathless? I probably cannot. Let's be completely and entirely honest here. But yeah, it's kind of funny. I just now noticed the painting, and I get it because freaking this is the artisan's world, so you have a bunch of like artists of different varieties. Wait, hello? One of my, fuck me. One of my OCs would definitely be an Artisan's Dragon. That being, Big Boy Cassius. Big Boy Cassius. Outside of that, though, like I said, not a big Final Fantasy guy. Kingdom Hearts was cool, but I'm not a big Kingdom Hearts guy.
Nasty Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on. I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve.
Sure he do. Yo, shout out to that one time in my Let's Play where I died to the boss and I criticized the bosses for being too damn easy. We don't talk about that though. That never happened. It's the freaking dog. The dogs are vicious. But to be fair, it was Toasty that was the one that beat my ass. Why do I feel like I forwore something? Wait, you getting torched with the freaking trigger? Did I just now? I just now learned something. I mean, I already knew about the dodge, which nobody gives a shit about the dodge. Who uses a dodge? Maybe that could have saved me in the game, though. In that level. Who knows?
Wow! I see you've been busy rescuing dragons. You may travel to the Peacekeeper's world. Are you ready to go?
No, wait, no. Let me go. Let me go.
Spyro?
Here's where the real husbands start dropping in. The real husbands of Hollywood. Yep, might be. It was just kind of like a long, awkward. I mean, I get why, but like that was kind of long and awkward. But yeah, here comes my husbands.
Welcome to Peacekeepers. Look how our treasure has been stolen and turned against us. Please, recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
Yes, sir. I will indeed. I will indeed. Oh, it's rabbits. That's what it is. Oh, hold on. I'm not trying to kill the rabbits. Kill the rabbit. Kill the rabbit. No, I'm not killing the rabbit. Wait, sorry. Wait, isn't there a hold on. I'm gonna try something real quick. Does that not work? Does that not work? Well, I tried. I thought something would happen. Huh. They didn't run into their tents like I expected them to this time. Oh, because they do. Wait. Do I... Would this work? Yep, it do work indeed. I almost fucked that one up. Fuck, I did fuck that one up. Ooh, hi, how's it going? I just now saw my chat. I only played through the Spyros last year for the first time. How'd you like it? Oh yeah, Gengar. I was about to say, hold on. I was about to say, my Gengar is in the background. Yeah, I forgot about that. But yeah, how did you like the Spyro games? I know for me, I've said this plenty of times before. I love Spyro 1. I have not played through Spyro 3 yet. So I definitely want to give Spyro 3 a shot because I've heard some good things about all 3 games. Before Spyro 4 comes out, of course. Did I? I didn't.
Hey, Spyro. Sparks the Dragonfly has been doing a good job protecting you.
Oh my god, this
Make
Magnus.
sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterflies.
Big boy McGee. What the? Oh my god, I'm getting shot at. I like to play the old school PS1s. I was about to say, I have played, of course, Spyro 1, the PS1 version before the remakes. I have a whole Let's Play of it on my channel. Like I said, the only time I've ever been able to play 2 or 3 would have been now. Because I didn't grow up playing these games. But, I like to say that they would have probably been my favorite games back then, too. Because they're my favorite games now. That's just how well they held up over the years.
Well done, Spyro. Keep up the good work, and I know
Most people don't even say that 1 is their favorite, because they say that, like, the sequels are always better, or typically better. And they could be. Like I said, I've played some of 2, but I've never finished 2, and I haven't touched 3 at all, so... Who knows? Maybe they could be better. Maybe I might still think 1 is better. But I won't know until I play them. Which hopefully... if my schedule is cleared right now, then I should be able to play them. Like I said, I do want to finish them before Spyro 3, or no, Spyro 4 comes out. I know I've said this before plenty of times with other games that I want to finish a series before the newer games come out, but then never end up doing that until afterwards. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I forgot what that was. Oh, you had both the N64 and the PlayStation? I wanted an N64 growing up, but obviously I didn't have one until I I was much older. Oh shoot. I fricked up. I didn't have an N64 until much later after I got my first job, and then that was the first thing I bought. Just going on like a old school console binge, checking out things I missed. But yeah, the PlayStation 1 was what I grew up with, for the most part. And it wasn't even like your typical PlayStation 1 games, like you said, Spyro I got much later as well. Most of the PlayStation games I grew up with were like Tomb Raider and like Mortal Kombat and Resident Evil. As so many games, ROM hacks, and randomizers that I will never catch up on. Same. I don't even delve into the ROM hacks because I know there's so many good ones out there that I will never be able to touch them all or, you know, finish them all. Because as much, I'll say specifically, when it came to the ROM hacking side of things, I was more a guy that was into like Mario World than I was Pokemon. I did attempt one Pokemon ROM hack years ago, but kind of just dropped it and never went back. So I feel like just sticking with the official releases is hard enough as it is. Where? Oh, there you are. Hold on, I got you. Ooh. There we go. What is your favorite Pokemon game? I'm playing through Crystal. Oh, I love the Gen 2 games. My favorites it's kind of like a toss-up. Like I would say out of all the generations period, my favorite is like Gen 6, so like X and Y and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. But if I had to pick my true favorite game, it would probably be Heart Gold Soul Silver. The game that I basically got me into the series. Because I was not a big fan of Pokemon at first. I was like a Pokemon hater, so I blame and thank my brother for getting me into Pokemon through Pokemon Soul Silver. Also, I love Black and White because, you know, those were also the game, like, right after I played Soul Silver, I was like, I gotta get my own game. And then, obviously, Pokemon Black and White were the next games after that, so that was what I got, and I was a big fan of those, even though a lot of people weren't.
You the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you were a wee puff of smoke, we've known,
I haven't played you. Oh, Gen 4. Honestly, like I said, because I mostly started right at the tail end of Gen 4, I didn't really get to appreciate the older games. So for me, going back to them, a lot of the times, I kind of like take for granted what we have in the newer games and how much easier they become. So when I go back to the older games, it's like, God, this was a travesty. I think the only game I was ever able to finish like older than Gen 4 was when I downloaded the original Pokemon Silver on 3DS. Because I pretty much had the knowledge of what I was doing from Soul Silver and just kind of applied it to that game. So it was easier to at least navigate. Other than that, I've played, and this is, I was about to say, this is kind of like a running joke for me. I've played Black and White once, or specifically Pokemon White once in my entire lifetime, even though I say they're like one of my favorite games because I grew up with it. I played through every other game except for the Kanto games at least twice. And the only time I played through a Kanto game was a randomizer of Fire Red. Last year. So that was the first time I ever beat a Kanto game. I almost thought I glided from the wrong spot. Wait, I need a lot. Frick. I need to come back over here. I'm not gonna lie, this it's funny when you put on like a onesie, because like you think, even though it's very light, thin material, it gets warm so fast. And I am absolutely, well, I'm not sweating yet, but I'm definitely getting warm in this thing. Oh my god, don't shoot at me while I have my back turned. Gotcha. I'm linked up to a site called Retro Achievements. I'm 100% to OG Gold and Silver. Now working on Crystal. Luckily, I can use Fast Forward on an emulator. Yeah, that would be a big help. I know in my case, I've pretty much 100%ed as far as Pokemon games. Everything since, funny enough, since I want to say, what was it? Oh, Pokemon Sun was the first game that I 100%ed. Like, I completed the Pokédex and everything. Got the Shiny Charm. And from there on out, like, every new game that I've played, I've always completed the Pokédex. But, I don't know. I would love to, because right now I'm working on, I know a lot of people have gone for like a shiny living dex in Pokemon Home, and I do pride myself as a shiny hunter, but I don't know if I have the patience to do that. I want to finish my regular living dex, but a shiny living dex would probably just be too much. In-game timer said 400 hours, but reality was 24 hours real time from speeding up. Honestly, I would love to see how much time it would take me, or like it's taken me in certain games, because I know, well, I'm not on my Switch right now, but I think the game that I have the most hours in as far as a Pokemon game would probably be, well, I'll say one thing, the game that I've played the most would be either Heart Gold, or, you know, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or one of the Gen 6 games. wonder how am I supposed... Oh, wait. I know how I'm supposed to get up here. It's like a weird, like... Okay. I think you gotta glide from here. Nope. Frick. How do I get up here then? I have way too much to do to shiny hunt. Fair, that's fair. I know, like, for me, I kind of do it like on and off. I'll like, cause right now my longest shiny hunt surprisingly isn't that much. It's I wanted, like I said, I wanted to replay through Pokemon Black and White because I've only played through them once and I love those games. But in doing so, I want to start myself out with a shiny Tepig. And that game I've done like what? It's less than 2,000 encounters. I know that for sure. Wait, hold on. I gotta do it this way. But I do have a nice collection of shinies. Just not all the ones that I want
Spyro.
yet.
I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head. Those birds might look tough, but they're pretty tasty. Flame broiled with a pinch of salt.
I think the one that I'm really looking forward to, though, the one that's probably going to be the hardest, is, speaking of Pokemon Crystal, it would be finding a shiny Charmander in Pokemon Silver, like the original Silver. Because shiny Charizard purple, like Spyro. How do you pronounce the name? Seabay. Seabay Plays. I know a lot of people kind of like look at the eye and they're like, so they immediately assume it's like Seabay. I'm just like, nah. It's literally just eBay with an S. Nope. That's wrong. I might have to take this off in a second. I'm not gonna lie. Might have to do it. It is definitely getting warmer in here. Let me see if I can... well, not die while I'm literally AFK. That would be nice. Wait a minute. I knew I was forgetting something. Where are you at? Where are you at?
I can't believe how fast you found so much stolen treasure. Hop aboard for the Magic Crafter's world if you're ready.
No, not yet. There you are. $191. That means I'm missing 9? Where could they be? What am I missing? I hate when I'm missing some gems because I'm just like, now I feel like wait, I don't have sparks. Hold on. Frick. I low-key don't want to rely on Sparks, but I'm gonna have to rely on Sparks real quick. Point me to where I'm missing gems. Sparks? What? Did... Hello? Hello? I know for, okay. Wait, okay, that way? Oh. Is it really just these guys? I could have sworn I got these before. Oh shoot. Alright. Well, I'm gonna load into one of my favorite levels of the game, and then slide myself out of this real quick. How long have I had my YouTube channel? I've actually had this, this year is 15 years. I know for as small as, like, the sub count is, I've been here for a long time. Like, I made my channel back in March 2011. So I've been around for a while. I just haven't been streaming that long, that's for sure. I only started streaming last year. Which I think maybe if I had started sooner, I probably might have picked up a little bit faster, but you know. The confidence level wasn't there for streaming yet. But I'm here now. And I enjoy it a lot. Oh my god.
Word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big, like me, before charging those large enemies.
Yeah, okay. I mean, they're dragons, that's how they are. I found you on the main page, so YouTube was... Oh my god! YouTube actually helping me out for once? Thank the lords. I didn't think it was possible. I wonder if it's just because, like, Spyro, like, the thumbnail and title, everything, kind of picked up. That's probably what it was. But that's cool. I've never been on the main page before, so that's I like that. That's cool. I like that a lot. Hold on. Totally? I'm saying these names like I've never seen them before.
Spyro, some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor, and in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
Shout out YouTube for once. Now, if they could just give us back clipping on live streams, that would be even better. Don't know why they took that away, but you know, that would be nice and helpful if they brought it back. How do... I'm trying to remember... Oh, Jesus, y'all scared me. I'm trying to remember how I get up here. Oh. That was simple. Yep. Oh, they got rid of the clipping feature, so on live streams you're not able to like clip certain moments anymore. They only allows timestamps, which sucks because a lot of streamers kind of got ripped off that way. Because one of the biggest things is, you know, being able to clip highlights and everything from streams, and since that's gone, you know, they're not able to get it as easily as they were able to before. Wait, hold on.
Thank you for releasing me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Alright, I was about to say, how do... I don't remember exactly how to get to that. I'm trying to remember how. Might just have to keep going around. This level's big. Bigger than I remember it to be, but also I do remember it at this section, so maybe I'm just like thinking too small. Oh, whoa, that was good aim. Wait, how did I miss? Oh my god, remember when YouTube did video responses? I do. That was so long ago. I was gonna say, for me, I know by the time I made my YouTube account, those were slowly phasing out. And, but I do remember that. I remember when, the highest quality you can get on a video was like 360p. And the videos were like 10 minutes long. Now that was prime YouTube right there. I almost messed that up somehow. I'm not gonna lie though, I don't think video responses would work in today. Well, I mean, here's the thing now. Because you can do voice responses and comments now. And, what's the other thing that I know you can do? It was, you can actually reply to comments with a literal short as well.
And now, where was I?
I don't know. I just feel like there would be a lot more clowning on people now than there was then. Just because of how things have changed over the years. How do I get back over there? I don't think I missed anything over here, but I did. I definitely did. Oh, wait. How did I miss this entire section? How did I miss this entire section? I need a hero, yeah. I need a hero to hold me to the end of the night. Y'all gotta stop aiming so good. Ragnar?
You've done well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
Well, ready for a fourth game, that's for sure. Not counting. Ooh, hold on. Is it because? Wait. Did I go this way before? I think this was the way I went before. That's why. No, never mind. That's how you get up here. Never mind. So how then do I? Whoa. How then do I get up there? It's time to backtrack. Wait a minute. I remember it being something surprisingly simple. It is. It's literally right here. Do I need those extra lives? No. Do I remember how to get them? Probably. And then I gotta go up here, right? Yep. That everything? It is, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I pretty much only stream on YouTube. My brothers actually stream on Twitch, and I've tried Twitch before, but I know because live streams don't stay up on Twitch for a long period of time. I just prefer streaming on YouTube. Because that's primarily what I watch anyways. I used to watch Twitch a lot, but I don't know. I just kind of prefer YouTube, so that's what I stick with. I feel like if I wanted to try to build my brand on Twitch, it would be a lot harder than it is on YouTube, but I could be wrong there as well. But I have streamed on Twitch before. I just feel like I prefer YouTube. For certain reasons. Dang, okay, Spyro. That was a big one right there. Oh. Almost screwed that one up. Hold on. Wait, did I? Yeah, that was the one out of the pot. Okay. Oh wait, I forgot you were in this level. I forgot how you're supposed to actually cut him off. I feel like you're supposed to actually jump up somehow and land on him. It might literally just be you have to like look at him being a devious mess. Push the wrong button. Wait, I forgot. I can do this. Hold on. There we go. That actually helped. Oh, I love Halvor. Hold on.
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
Remember, Spyro, flame won't work on metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
If Pokemon taught me anything, that is absolutely incorrect. Headbutt as a normal type move does not do much against steel, but fire definitely does. Wait, can I? I can. Okay. Guess we're gonna take this the long way. Wait a minute. Yeah, I would say using Twitch has its upsides and its downsides, but like, I don't know, I haven't used it a lot recently, or at all in recent years. I just know that they have, like I said, they have certain things, like as far as what your ability to stream and stuff that people prefer over YouTube. But then YouTube has certain features that Twitch doesn't have that I prefer. Like, I know that like Twitch's copyright policy is not as strict as YouTube's, but at the same time I'd rather just stream on YouTube because I like the features that they have more. Wait. Can I should be able to. Oh wow, I'm missing some over there. I don't want to go back yet. Wait a minute. I might have to do that anyways because there's... Isn't there a thing? There's... No, never mind. Thinking of a different level. I like to have all my vids and streams saved. Yeah, that's primarily the reason I use YouTube over Twitch, because I also like to have mine saved. I think that's the one thing that if Twitch started doing that, that might convince me to give it a try again. But until then, I don't know. Oh, frick. Oh wait, are you supposed to jump from over here? You are. But even so, like, I know plenty of streamers that I watch that do primarily stream on Twitch. But I just wait for them to upload the videos on YouTube, like the whole VODs on YouTube. Even though I missed out on the experience of watching the stream that way, I don't know. I just prefer to watching Twitch. Even though I do have it still downloaded on my phone and such, so if I wanted to, I could. It's just not my thing. Marco?
You've reached the highest point in Clifftown.
Wasn't there another
You get to
Marco?
almost
The
anywhere from
balloonist?
here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind over there.
Wait. Oh, now it exists. I knew it. So you had to reach over here first to unlock the wind. Because that's how you get back there. I'm remembering this game now. Alright, so what am I missing? I'm missing two specifically. Wait. That will do it. I will say though, when it comes to like YouTube and their services recently, I don't know, they've fallen off a lot recently. That's my only complaint right now. Like, I know for me, not only the whole thing about them getting rid of clipping, but I know that a lot of users have complained about, like, not only like how like their use of AI, which that's everywhere now, but and like their user interface is kind of like it's been a mess recently, especially on mobile. I just know like the last few months, because I do watch streamers on YouTube, it's been kind of messy. I don't know. That's like the only word I can use to describe it. Not to mention, like I said, like their whole support system is like automated, so a lot of times, like, oh Jesus, a lot of times when a video gets deleted or for like things that really shouldn't be deleted, or channels getting hit for really things that they don't deserve to be hit for, I feel like that's the one thing that needs to be improved on. And not have everything just be automated. So like when you try to appeal this, you're like, especially like, case in point, the whole, what's the age restriction thing? Like certain things will just automatically get your videos like restricted towards like children, and then you lose a lot of privileges and stuff like that. And it's like, you send an appeal and they'll just be like, nah, we're rejecting your appeal because we feel it's this way. But if you just checked it, if anybody with common sense checked it, like an actual person and not a bot, then yeah, you can tell that it's not. Someone I know posted a pic of their cat on YouTube, banned a week for hate speech due to AI messing it up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, it's so weird. It's so weird. YouTube has a lot of things that it could definitely improve on. And right now, I'm not a super big fan of their practices. But other than that, like, it's still the like social media app, if you want to call it that I primarily use. I've only recently started getting back on Twitter. God bless. But it's not much better over there, really. How do I keep messing up this job? But yeah, I know for me, I've seen it where, or no, for me personally, I haven't had too many issues. My main thing is just like, you know, using like 5 or 10 seconds of copyrighted music, which no big deal. Haven't been stricken for that, and you know, I'm fine with that whole ordeal. I just know one of my videos got age restricted, and I re-edited to like censor it even more than I already have, and it still came back and was like, no, we're gonna keep it age restricted. But it's a Mario Party video. And I feel like I've posted other videos that have where I've said way worse, not like offensively worse, but you know. And those are just fine, so. Oh my god. That's the crazy thing. It's like I said, one of my Mario Party videos was literally a drinking video. Like, and that one is perfectly fine. No issues with that one whatsoever. The one that got age restricted was just me and my brother playing casually. Oh my god, I keep missing. There we go. That one worked? Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna question it. That's 100% right. Yep. So yeah, I would say overall, I I like YouTube for what it does have, but if Twitch allowed for your VODs to stay up full time until you decide to delete them, I would so easily switch to Twitch. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it would take some time to adjust and learn the mechanics of it, but I would switch so fast. Is that all the, I think, yeah.
I can't believe how fast you found so much stolen top aboard for the Magic Crafter's world if you're ready.
Oh, this is my favorite world right here. Do I don't think I'm going to finish the game in this stream. I might. I always say I might, and then I don't end up streaming for like another 2 weeks or months. I need to be more consistent, I know. But I'm definitely going to try to be more consistent. Now that I have a free schedule, I should. Next stream, like I said, I think we're just going to keep it rolling on the Spyro stuff. Because like I said, I kind of talked about earlier in the stream during talks about the rest of the games, the newer games that were announced this week. But I have a list of games that I want to stream. But I definitely want to stream the entire Spyro series because I just think it would be fun. Especially to check out something I haven't done before. Yeah, nah, you ain't get me this time, buddy. But the question is there gems back here? There is.
Welcome to Magic Crafters.
Oh, the fancy boy.
I want you to release the dragons, reclaim our treasure, and recover the eggs from those pesky blue thieves.
No problemo, my guy. No problemo. Wait. I let go too early. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I mean, there's not too much to go off of what I'm thinking here, but I was gonna say, yeah, nah, never mind. I'm looking at it now, and I rethink what I'm about to say. Oh, y'all got. Okay, y'all got metal on. Stop laughing at me. Another one? Hold on. Oh, he juked me. I was about to juke him. He juked me. Oh shoot. This is gonna be a struggle. Hold on. Okay, wait, I have an idea. Damn. Hold on. I don't want to make people motion sick with this. But, There's only like 2 ways I can think about going about this, and neither of them are very effective. I'm gonna have to supercharge, aren't I? What? I could have had him just now. Wait. There we go. I did not have to hide. I did not have to supercharge.
When you see arrows like these, you can charge along with them to begin a supercharge.
Well, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I'm so close to 300 subs, so I'm really trying to push for it. I'm really trying to push for 300 subs. I would be so delighted if that happened. So, you know, every sub counts, and I appreciate everybody who does. Door? No, let me stop.
This portal leads to a special place where you can learn to fly. I remember when I was a young dragon, earning my wings.
Learn to fly. Got it.
Wait. Okay, never mind. I need another key. Is this where the key? Yep, that is where the key is. What, is this not the? Oh, hold the phone. I know what I gotta do. This one's a supercharger. I did not. I forgot that you had to supercharge some of these. So the question now is, where is the locked chest? We all just missed. We're all just swinging and missing. See you. Yeah, no, I don't like that jump. There was a reason why I didn't like that jump. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta start using my head. I gotta supercharge that one. I mean, I probably don't have to supercharge it, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Wait, damn, I lost a plot. Okay, never mind. I see the vision. I see the vision. Alright, so who am I missing? Up there? Oh. They blended into the grass. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. That is all the dragons though, right? Yep. We like to have fun. We like to party. We like to party. And up in the air we go. Oh my god. We don't talk about that one. We don't talk about that one at all. Alright, let's do this in a more effective way. Ow. You guys are more effective than I thought they'd be. I'm embarrassing myself.
Oh, Spyro! You're not afraid of those big, noisy, gigantic, awful beasts, are you?
Of course not.
Oh, good. I didn't think so.
I love how much, like, character they put into all of these guys, because, like, well, I mean, it's kind of necessary. But it's kind of like, I just like their, like, how dynamic they've gone with the designs and everything. Because going off of the, like, the original PlayStation version, you know, and they're very blocky, polygonal designs, there was a lot of potential. And they definitely utilized that potential. I know that there's like a video out there comparing like all the designs of the older versions to the newer version, and I've been meaning to check it out just to see like the comparison and like how they've come so far. Wait, hold on. How do I? Yeah, I think I can make that. But yeah, I definitely want to check it out at some point in time. Also, here's the thing. While I'm talking about the old versions of Spyro, I also should mention Crash. Crash is also another series where I've played the first game, finished it, but never played the other two. So, and I have those. I have the original versions of those and the remake, so I should probably at some point in time go back and play those as well. I have so many games that I need to play. Now that I'm thinking out loud, I have so many.
for releasing me.
How the heck am I supposed to get back up there? Am I have to go all the way around again? I probably am. Sorry, guys. These guys are... Okay, so I know I'm weird for liking, like, unnatural, like, fantasy creatures in video games. But I don't know. I think those guys are kind of cute in a way. Am I weird for thinking that? I am probably weird for thinking that, but you know, it can't be helped. I didn't realize I was low on health. No, listen. I don't want no trouble. Xander. Yeah, that's a name. I like that name.
Great work, Spyro.
Oh my
If you
god, look
keep
at his
this up,
wings.
You'll learn all the tricks of the Magic Crafter's world.
Okay, yep, and that's how I get back to the beginning. Wait, can I just... I can't just... I can just do this. You take these. Ooh, that's a tight glide. I almost messed that one up somehow. Oh my god, Kelvin! That's the name I usually get to my
Blue thieves have stolen eggs outside
Charizard.
the Magic Crafter's world as well.
Don't worry, I'll take care of them.
Yes, I did play Donkey Kong Bonanza, and I loved every second of it. I know at some parts, like, I think I mentioned towards the end that I felt like some parts kind of dragged on, but in a good way. Like, when I say it felt longer than I thought it was going to be, I mean that in the best possible way, because honestly, to have waited for a 3D Donkey Kong game for so long, or just in general, because the last Donkey Kong game we had gotten before then was Tropical Freeze. It was a long time coming, and so I wanted to get my money's worth out of that game, and I absolutely think I did. I loved every second of it. And I think if it had been shorter, I mean, I still probably would have liked it. But you know, like I said, a longer game means more bang for your buck. I think the one thing for me, though, because a lot of people, like, zoomed through the game, finished it, and then started, like, posting online about the final boss being K. Rool, and it being basically posted everywhere, I feel like Oh, wait, I missed some gems. Frick, I gotta go back in. I feel like if I had not known that going in to the, like, the end game, I would have been way more hyped about it. But either way, I still, like, appreciated what they did with the game. I hope this means we get more Donkey Kong games with K. Rool in the future. A man could dream. Still think that we need to push for more Star Fox 2, but we'll get to we'll get to that when we get to that. All right, so what did I miss? Oh my god! Brother. What the? Wait, okay. Back this way? Oh my god. So that one I have to actually go back around. Oop, I pushed the wrong button. Well, that was lovely. Was it this one guy? It was! Okay. I forget how many levels are in this world. I mean, this game is fairly short. You can pretty much speed run through it. I just like 100%ing it. Because like I said, I don't know. Every time I play this game, I 100% it. I feel wrong not doing that. Because, I mean, majority of the game's purpose is collecting treasure. Oh my god, hold on. I think it's just this. Yeah, Alpine Ridge, High Caves. And most of them, I think, only have 3 levels per hub world. That explains why it's such a short game. This is the right length to 100%. I feel like Mario 64 Mario 64, I've 100 crazy enough, I've 100%ed Mario 64 DS, which actually is considered harder or easier. For me, I feel like the controls are easier. Some people disagree. I just know the thing with that game is there's like 30 extra stars compared to the original game. But I've completed that one. Banjo-Kazooie was another game that I started and I never finished. Because there were just certain areas that I couldn't figure out. That's another game that I really liked though, and I should probably go back and finish it. I just got to try to figure out what I'm missing in some of those levels. Because they are big levels. Like, obviously, not too much bigger than Mario 64 or Spyro levels, but like, I feel like there's more to them, like more of a puzzle solving aspect to them and stuff than either Mario 64 or Spyro are. So, in that realm, they seem a little bit more difficult.
Please do something about these green druids. They insist on moving everything in sight.
He's so sassy. Can I make that? I cannot make that. You changed the last second. Okay, so we're just juking me now, huh? I see their pattern. But yeah, 3D platformers in general. Well, I also like the 2D platformers as well, but 3D platformers in general, I absolutely love them. I know most of them is just like, the thing is, I've never finished them, but I've played a lot of them. Because to an extent, they do get difficult towards the end, a lot of them.
I hate those bugs. When I become big and strong like you, I'll squash them all.
Until then, remember that supercharge makes you invincible.
I've always said that, like, those are my favorite genre of games. Aside from, like, racing games, because, I was about to say, of course, if you check out my channel, you'll see, like, a lot of Mario Kart. Because that's, like, one of my favorite franchises. But outside of Mario Kart, 3D platformers are definitely my favorite.
Try combining your supercharge
And I think,
with jumping and gliding. And really
if I really delved into a lot of them that I've missed out on, or just never finished, I feel a lot more complete, really. Oh, we're gonna meet at this one. Hold on. Isn't there a, so there's two ways you can go about these guys, I know. Somebody lied to me. They said they were beetles. These are dead-ass spiders. So, I'm not gonna lie. I wish, okay, so I know that later games after this have come up like modes for people with arachnophobia. I wish this game had that, because these things are actually low-key kind of terrifying for someone who's got arachnophobia. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they shouldn't be, because it's a cartoon character, but like, I don't know, anything spider related just creeps me out. Wait, is this the... yeah. Just because it's dark too, it's not helping. It's like a dark cave with giant metal spiders that you can't, like, actually kill unless you're, like, super powered up. Wait, how did I... never mind. So... that being this being in the dark is not helping. Thing is, like I said, I know there's mechanic number 2 that I'm forgetting. But I forget. Is it here? Is it actually back up here with the other spider? If it's not, I'm gonna cry. There's 2 fucking spiders. Okay, that's great. That's fantastic. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. There she is. Help me. I want to torch these suckers and put them out of their misery and mine. Oh yeah, because they're timed. That's what... okay, I remember now too. So it wouldn't have mattered anyways, because I still would have needed to supercharge half of them. Wasn't there a Skylanders game called Skylanders Supercharged? And then, they're like, all the characters were... wait. Oh, thank the Lord. All the characters, like, rode on, like, cars or whatever. That's not gonna work. How? Okay. I wish it didn't carry you to the top every single time, because I don't need all of that, but okay. Okay. So, how am I supposed to make that? There we go. Well, Nope, I see what we gotta do. Nothing around this side. Whoa, okay, that's a weird way to do that. Oh, never mind. I thought there was more behind that. So then the last bit is just that side, I guess. Nope. Never gonna carry me all the way back. Isn't there one more Ekdeep up here? There is. Frick. This one I know for a fact you gotta like... I don't know if I'm gonna get this one. Nope, I got him. Wait, hello? I'm like, why did it just not do anything? I could, in theory, just like make myself cry and wait until next stream to finish this off, but I'm not gonna do that to myself because I've been waiting for this. Okay. I've been waiting for this level in particular. I think I'll finish the boss of this hub world, and then after that, I might end stream. That way we get a nice, like, half and half. Three worlds in this stream, and then 3 worlds in the next stream. Plus, I'm skipping all of the flight levels, so I'm gonna have to track back and do all of those anyways, because I don't want to do them now. I'm gonna save them all for the end, rage a little bit, and then finish the rest of the game. Although, hold on, there's one thing I gotta do real quick. Cause yeah. No, go back. Yeah. For this level in particular, I greatly prefer the original like soundtrack to the remake. I have to. Wait, who am I Oh. I was like, who am I missing? I hear somebody, but I don't see him. Jarvis!
Welcome to Wizard Peak. This is my favorite supercharged spot. Use it to bash those wizards.
I need to stop leaning. I'm like sitting on like my legs, so I keep leaning to the right or to the my left actually. On stream it's the right, but for me it's my left. And I keep going out of frame, so I gotta stop doing that. No worries, I know about you. I somehow messed it up. Well. Okay, so this is gonna be an issue. Nope, that's all I had to do was not hit it so early. No, I hear you, brother. I hear you. I think this one actually doesn't move, though. Nope. He just stands there. Okay. Yep. Yeah, shut up. There's a lot of egg thieves in this particular area of the game. I'm just now, like, learning this. Oh. Oh, you sneaky little... Okay. Ooh, Hexes.
Well done, Spyro. Thank you for releasing me.
So I don't know. I was gonna say I've definitely mentioned him early in the stream. I don't know who all was here when I mentioned him, but I was saying that I do okay. I enjoyed this game so much that I ended up making my own Spyro OC specifically based on this game. And my OC is a dragon named Elias, who literally resides in Wizard's Peak. He's blue. He's an ice dragon. Usually wears despite being an ice dragon, usually wears a hoodie. And then his specialty is that he crafts potions, magic potions. Hold up. Alright, is that's not everything? Oh, wait, no, I still got the... Wait, no. Oh, I know what I'm missing. I have, like, a whole extra, like, section to go.
Listen carefully, Spyro. There's a secret area in the artisan's home world near the waterfall.
Yeah, I know
Try
about that.
jumping on the stones there.
Artisan's homeworld? Waterfall. Sounds good.
I know what I must do, but the question is how. The question is always how. There's back in the beginning, I know that for sure. Oh, no, I'm not gonna be able to. Wait. How do I have to go all the way back? Probably. Can I make it from here? Nope. Not at all. Not at all. So I gotta go further back. Part of me wants to just like exit level and then restart level, but it probably would be slower to do that than it is to just walk all the way back. Yep. This is it. It's crazy how, like, they have this whole outside area of the level as soon as, like, from the start of the level. I don't... Yeah, no, I don't need this. Alright, that's one of them, though. Where's the other? Is he on this side? I feel like he's on this side. I was right. Oh my god, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you staying for so long. Have a good night. And thank you so much for subscribing. Hope I see you again. Well, I don't want to promise anything, but I will definitely try to be back here tomorrow to finish the game. And I usually stream around, starting around 5 o'clock, so just, you know, if you want to stick around and see, I might be live tomorrow starting around 5 o'clock Eastern time. I gotta specify Eastern time. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you later. now I must see what... Oh, wait. I finished the level, didn't I? Yep. I'm good. I can leave. Alright, and now for the Oh, I was supposed to say, where's the boss? Where's the boss? I forgot what direction I'm supposed to be going in. It's down here. The boss with the most unfortunate name of all time. Cool, yeah. I hope I see you again. Wait, Tom Kenny voices Embryo? You know, honestly, I could see that. I'm trying to, yeah. I was about to say, yeah. Tom Kenny is everywhere, to be honest. And his voices are, I mean, you can tell. He has a wide variety, though. Like, some of them you can definitely tell, like, especially when he's, like, yelling. You can tell it's Tom Kenny, but he's got such a wide variety of voices, it's hard to tell sometimes. I would have never guessed. Wait, hello? Oh, that is the boss. Never mind. Lol, that is Blowhard. Oh, wait. I almost messed that up. Speaking of Embryo, I think literally, as far as where I am in Crash Bandicoot 1, that's the boss I got stuck on.
Thanks for
Where's my
releasing
other
me,
phone?
Spyro. You have no idea how long I've been trapped in Crystal. And, neither do I. Who are you again?
I'm out of here.
Hi, out of here. I'm. What's his name again? Wow, I might have short-term memory loss like him. That was Altair. Never mind. I just remembered. I like how Blowhard has never really been an issue of any sort when it comes to bosses. Excuse me. Compared to other bosses in the game. Like, his boss, or his level, in my opinion, is one of the easiest ones. Also, it's crazy because I just, like, does he even have a body? I low-key don't think he does. I don't think he's got a body. Well, all right. Let me see. We pretty much, yeah, we've 100% pretty much everything so far. In-game time is almost 2 hours. Wow. Okay. And I know my stream time, I started at like just around 5:15, so heck, we've been going for 2.5 hours. And I'm gonna go ahead and not die. I'm gonna chill right here and not die, and do my outro and say that next we do stream. We're gonna go ahead and finish Spyro, and then just straight up start on Spyro 2. Which, I don't know, I think, yeah, by next stream I should have, I'll definitely have finished this game, because it's relatively short. Spyro 2, like I said, I played a little bit of it, never finished it. Mechanics are much more, like, dynamic than this game, so when we get to that, it's gonna be more fun because I'll have more opportunity for input from the audience going in blind. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I think I might. Do I want to put a playlist for this? Probably not. But the live streams are always on. Just click on the live tab if you check my channel. I might start putting together live stream playlists. I know I have one for Donkey Kong, and then like I said, I have the original Spyro Let's Play on a playlist too. That one didn't get as much. Here's the thing: is like I talked about this. I've moved that Let's Play from one channel to another, so the views count didn't transfer over. But either way, I have the full playlist of that if you want to see the original playthrough of the original version. But anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping, and I'm gonna go ahead and see you guys in the next one. These guys, thank you for watching.